And welcome back to our Journeyman save with IFK Goteborg. This is our second game of the season. If we go straight into the schedule, we can see where we last let off. Unfortunately, we lost to a certain team that shall not be named. 1-0. Then in the Swedish Cup semi-finals, we won 2-0. Then against the team that we shall not name, they beat us 3-0. Lucky to them. We then played a friendly against Elfsborg, winning 2-1, goals from Tim van Asselma and George Armstrong. Again, just a little friendly for people to run out. Then the first game of the season, 2-1, never a 2-1 game. As you can see, we bossed it. But we played a bit of a slight weakened team just to give people a few rest for this big game today. And it's Santiago Simon with the 2 goals. If we go into the transfers, I'll just let you guys have a look at the players that we currently have that are coming in. We have Manolo Bignes. He is a Spanish attacking midfielder, can play on the wing and midfield. Very determined, is 19 years old, and as you can see here, he has good mentals actually. I was gonna say he doesn't have, but he does have good mentals here. It'll be interesting to see how he goes. He is a 2.5 stars, potential 4 stars. So again, one for the future. And again, like I said in the last episode, that is how we are doing things. We brought in another midfielder, Idris Bonas, if that's how you pronounce him. He's Algerian and French. Potential 3.5 stars. Potential 4 stars. At the moment, he's 2.5. He is a midfielder, can play defensive midfielder. Again, not too bad. Only 21 years old. So coming to that stage where he needs to build up something from this, from his career, being 21. So he's no longer a kid anymore, but still young. So he could be a squad player, maybe someone important in the future. Then we have Hans H. Vertsen. He is a left back from Juventus. Again, potential 5 star, but at the moment he's 1.5 star. 17-year-old, so he has the whole world at his feet to wait for, to get better. Again, he's professional, as you can see here. We're getting some nice youngsters coming in here for the future. And again, a left back, not too bad. Can definitely improve in the future. Then we have another attacking midfielder and striker. His name is Luca Gardini. Was it Gardini? Yep, Gardini. Again, his balanced personality. Again, 19 years old, can play on the wing and up front. Potential 3.5 stars. Current ability is 1. So again, like I said, which I've repeated a lot of times, 1 for the future. Could become a good player, maybe an important player, maybe becomes a good squad player. Who knows? Maybe we'll even get some profit from him. We'll see what happens. Obviously, we got these players on a free, so we haven't brought anything. Then we have Patrice Gilux, if that's how you pronounce his name, joining from Lorient. And he is a defensive midfielder, can play in defence as well. So again, 18 years old, doesn't seem to have that bad mentals. Physicals are not bad as well. And again, he's just 1 for the future. At the moment, we're not able to see his potential and stuff. But yep, I think that might be... No, we still have more. So we have Thomas Lamarcia, and he's an 18-year-old defender, can play left wing back. Again, 1 for the future, 18 years old, centre back. Not too bad technicals and mentals. Very physical, so he's probably a strong defender there. So again, like I said, we are building for the future because anything can happen. And like I said, we may be leaving this team. Then another player we're looking at, another defender, Renan. He is 21-year-old centre back, 2 star current ability, potential 4 star. Again, just for some depth in that defense. Then we have Luigi Sava. If that's how you pronounce his name? If he's French, no, Italian. Again, midfielder, can play in defense, can play right back. 1 for the future. Again, like I said, that's what we're looking for, to build up a team for them. Then we have Gabriel Utaka. He plays across the midfield and up front. He is a Nigerian and Spanish player, nationality, sorry. And again, you can see here, he has good decision, determination, flair, work rate, passing, technique, first touch, and his physicals are quite good. And he's only 18. So again, a really good player that could come in and do well. If not, maybe we will sell for a good price. And yep, that's it. So without further ado, we've wasted enough time. Let's go straight into today's game. It is against Djurgarden. So again, it's a very, very difficult game. But we need to make sure we come on top here. Let's see the squad for today. So I've stuck with our 4-2-3-1 wide. And we have Macedo in goal, followed by Wernerson, Veretout, Armstrong and Smith. In midfield, as always, the duo of Simon Olsen and Gigovic. Attacking three of Adebayo, Daniel and Simon. And our youngster Goff playing up front. As you may know, we did buy Goff in the end of last season. So far, he scored 3 goals in our competition. Obviously, we've had a few games. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. If not, we always have someone else coming on off that bench. We have Colombo who can come in and hopefully do the job. So that's our 2 strikers that we have today. Hopefully today is going to be a big game. You just don't know. One thing I have noticed about this Swedish league, that the players are very, the teams, sorry, are very hit and miss. One time you see the team do good, another time they're doing bad. Djurgarden won the last season cup, and as you can see now, last season they finished mid-table or so. So again, anything can happen. I'm not going to get carried away. There is big hopes on us winning the league again, and that's what we're going to try and do. Like I said, we are going to look for some jobs, but if one doesn't come that is suitable for what I want, and one that's not a big jump, we're going to leave it. We're not going to rush it. At the moment, we have something really good in Sweden, so there's no rush for us to really go out there and start jumping ship yet. But again, if we do win the Allsvenskan and the forgotten what the Swedish cup is called, something Kupen, Allsven Kupen or something like that. But yeah, that's what we're planning to do. But at the moment, 23 minutes have gone. We've had 4 shots, 2 on target, and not a highlight. So for that, we're going to go into the team instructions. We're going to focus that ball into the middle of the pitch, and we are going to work ball into the box. And we're going to see how that goes. Hopefully, that will give us a highlight. Fingers crossed it does. If we can shout, I'm going to shout at the lads to get creative, and hopefully that will work. And hopefully we'll get a highlight, and the highlight will be at us. We want to win this game, obviously. So again, I am looking to try and emulate last season and do the double. But let's see how it goes. Looking at the rating, Wernerson and Adebayo don't seem to be having the best of ratings. Maybe they're not having the best of games, I'm not sure. But Adebayo has moved to 6.7. Finally, a highlight, and hopefully it's nothing silly. So it's Anderson who plays it across goal. Very dangerous there. Veretout plays it into Adebayo. Adebayo has the ball. He does find Daniel. Daniel's there. He does find someone in the middle. I think that's Gigovic. There you go, Gigovic. What a ball Gigovic has. Plays into Adebayo. Adebayo has the ball. Plays it into Wernerson. Can Wernerson find someone? He finds Olsen. Wernerson. Goff! There you go. There you go. Oscar Goff. And that's what we want. 4th goal of the season. And like we said, we brought him for about 4.2 million in add-ons as well. Remember, he's only young. He's only about 17, I believe. So again, he could become a big player for us. But let's see how it goes. Good start so far. 40th minute have gone. Okay, Adebayo swings one in. Olsen has the ball. Back to Gigovic. Back to Daniel. Back to Olsen. He plays a great... Okay, that's... Adebayo plays another ball into Wernerson. Let's see what we can create here. Like I said, we've got a really good squad here, and I think we're going to dominate Swedish football for a very long time. Oh, yes. Goff as well with the 2nd goal of the season. Well, not 2nd goal. 5th goal of the season, but 2nd goal of the game. We're looking good. Like I said, we're playing so good, and like I said, I expect us to really push and be the best team in Sweden, honestly. But, you know, I'm not saying we ain't going to drop points, but we have such a good team, I believe. We should dominate Swedish football for some time, and that's my thinking, is that obviously with Goteborg, I have a nice connection with them, to be honest with you. So I want to give them something as little parting gift if I do go, and that's to have a good squad of youngsters, make some money for them, and hopefully from there they do something. But Gigovic plays it into Wernerson. Gigovic gets it back, plays a nice ball over, but unfortunately doesn't meet anyone. But it's gone straight into Smith. He plays it into Olsen, back to Daniel, and they're just playing 1-2 football. And again, we're playing some nice football there. That's a great ball over to Adebayo. Adebayo keeps on running. Can he find the cross? Yes, he does. Oh, here's the bar. Unlucky. There you go. Second time. Unlucky, boys. You know what? Let's shout at them. Let's praise. We're going to praise them. Good start, man. Good start. Definitely good start. Right, match stats. 13 shots, 8 on target. Possession mainly with us, 63%. And that's our aim. Our aim is to dominate possession, pass the ball about, and create chances. And I think you can see that from our goals in today and the way we play and just how we played from last season. Smith whips the ball in there. There you go, hits the... a bit lucky there. Adebayo. There's quite a few teams sniffing around him. Some Premier League teams, so we have to be careful. Like I said, best thing to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to offer them a new contract, slap a minimum release clause. 30 million I've slapped on him, Adebayo. Anybody want him, take him for 30 million. That will bring us a lot of money. And I think for a team in the Swedish league, 30 million is like 200 million probably. So they don't really spend that much money there in Sweden. But yeah, again, we've got some quality players here. We've got some nice value players. But it will be interesting to see what happens. Obviously, like, for example, if we do go and someone comes in, what do? Are they going to dismantle our team, or are they going to just increase it? What I've noticed that sometimes when you do leave, there are sometimes I've seen of other people's saves on YouTube that you end up seeing that a manager comes in and completely revamps that squad. But Daniel's a bit tired. Had not bad game, so we are going to change him for Garanic. Garanic can come in today. He can play that attacking midfielder on attack. Santiago Simon had a good game today. Just a bit tired, so we are going to swap him for... should I put Colombo on? Actually, you know what? We're going to... Noah Alexanderson. Lorenzo Colombo, he can come on. We'll give it to Lorenzo Colombo. I want you to be definitely an inside forward. Let's see. We could do a third one. I think the game is wrapped up. It's 3-0. Wernerson and Olsen. Let's put on Jim Olsen, a youngster. And let's see how it goes. We've made our 3 substitutions now. 70 minutes have gone. And it's 3-0 to Goteborg. We've had 18 shots, 10 on target, 62% possession. And this is what we want to try and do. We want to try and dominate the team, pass the ball about them and create some chances. And again, I think from watching this video, you can see that that's exactly what we're doing and trying to do. But again, like I said, expectations on us. Expectations on us to win this league. And we got to be consistent and make sure we win this league. But maybe BK Hucken may be a team that's going to give us a run for our money. Who knows? But surely you'd be expecting Goteborg to win games. But anything can happen. You know, we got to remain calm, consistent, and do our job, and everything else will fall into place. But yep, it's the end of the game soon. 3-0. Nice way to capitalize it. And that's it. 3-0 to Goteborg at home against Djurgarden, which I thought would have been a lot more harder game. When we've played them within 2 seasons, we've had issues with them. Actually, tell a lie. From the first season, we had issues with them. But this season, you could tell that we've really, really come heaps and bounds, and they've really dropped. Really. They've dropped. But again, you can say we've played 2 games. Currently first, just on goal difference. So let's see where we will come back. So if we look at the schedule, be where we are in the Champions League as well, I believe. We should be in the Champions League. But yeah, let's have a look at this. Right, so we are going to come back for... Right, we're going to play quite a few. I'm going to come back for the BK Harken game. And then probably after that, we'll come back again for them for the cup final. Or what I may do is just do 2 videos in one episode and see how it goes. But again, good start to the Swedish Allsvenskan Swedish Premier League, winning 3-0 to Djurgarden. Again, don't forget subscribe, like and share. Hit that thumbs up and the notification so you can know when I do put out videos. Follow me on Twitter. Again, the link on that will be on below. And again, comment below. As always, it's always nice to interact with everybody. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you and bye.